Oh no, it's terrible weather. Oh no. This is good old reliable Hermes though. This is a good rocket. Hello everyone, welcome back to Mars Horizon. My name is Arctic Wolf. This is episode 13. And in the end of our last episode, we had just set this plan right here into motion. We're building the Viking standard payload for our Mars mission. The Mars lander. We need to get going on these milestone missions. But first we've got 2 missions ready to launch. So we've got a moon micrometeorites mission and a space welding mission. Let's just go ahead and launch these. These are both side missions, so we'll be using the auto resolve feature. Nice day. Adequate minus 2%. I would argue that that is less than adequate.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have liftoff.
We have liftoff. We've cleared the tower. Got some heat shimmer going on there. But it looks good. Alright. So these are both maxed out. No problems with the auto resolve. We are on our way. Okay. And now we have a crewed mission. This is Nakagawa and Mahoney doing a space welding mission. Ooh. Adequate. 0% change. Alright. On you go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good luck, guys.
We have liftoff.
It's looking smooth. All right. Good job. Now the Titan is upgraded. 4% chance of failure. That's pretty low. Good stuff. Now we just unlocked the horizontal integration upgrade part, which is good. These guys are both recuperating for 6 months. That's fine. And we have 2 mission slots available. Now let's check for milestones that we can do. Whoa. Nothing here, but we got a little bit of science there. Nothing, not yet. We're working on Voyager. That'll be done in 1750 science. So a month and a half. let's just keep going with these close by, high science missions that give us something. We can use different modules. We have all sorts of options here. Yeah, let's do this one too. It's close, it's quick. Now, we've got 5 mission slots right now. And we're going to have to start thinking about long-term missions. Missions that go on for years and years at a time. If you look in here, this mission takes 25 months. This mission takes 40 months. This one takes 25 months. 112 months. 158 months. These things start taking a long time to do. And you don't want to clog up your whole mission list with long-term missions. And then you're stuck sitting there for 2 years, not doing anything, waiting for those missions to resolve. I don't want to be stuck in that situation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reserve at least 2, possibly 3, especially 3 if I can get the last upgrade, the last after Voyager we're doing it. We'll get this last mission control expansion. Get some of this other stuff too. Like if I do a couple more of these milestone missions, I will unlock another. Let's see here. Where do I see the... There's not a challenge going right now that I can see, but... Well, look at that. We're at 9% Mars readiness and everybody else is at 7. That'll be changing quickly here too. But I want to keep at least 2 of my missions around Earth, the Moon. Mercury and Venus only take a few months to do. Mars only takes a few months to do. So in the inner planets. And then the other half of your missions can be in the outer planets. That way you got a good turnover rate for your science. Otherwise, your science will stall out while you're waiting for these missions to finish out. And then you'll be stuck getting your 211 or whatever it is science per month and not making any progress anywhere. You don't want that. So there we go. We can use a Luna for this. But we got upgrades we can put on it now. So this horizontal integrations means that they got all the extra parts they've had sitting around. They slap it in there and it takes less time to build it. The advanced shock absorption is my favorite upgrade in this game, other than there's one more that's better, but this is pretty darn good. It gives you a 5% boost to your payload reliability, which is fantastic. And then when you get the other contractors unlocked, there's another contractor that we need to use. But for now, this will work. This works for now. Let's launch that. EAS is footing half the bill, so that only cost us $225K, which was fantastic. Let's go ahead and research Skylab. We'll get going on the space station, and then we will get our flyby missions. Then we'll get our orbiter missions in the telescope. We have a lot to research. And the idea is to put as many short-term, high payout science missions out as you can in between doing your milestone missions. Like, we need to get the Jupiter flyby out before ESA launches theirs. We need to get our Saturn flyby out before anybody else has a chance to do it. So them will probably be the next two missions we start. Alright, this is a manned mission to Earth orbit. We can use a helio for this. Give it payload reliability. And go. Alright. Okay, we got a launch coming up. Oh, it's a beautiful day. +3. Alright, so it's kind of cloudy.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have liftoff.
Lift off. There you go. That looks good. How'd you do? Oh, come on. Alright, well, deal with that, guys. Okay. Okay, you're good. I'm always nervous with the crewed missions hitting that auto-resolve button, but they're pretty reliable. Okay, we got 1200 support, 696 science for 5 months, and improved directional stabilization upgrade. We're going to start getting a lot of upgrades. And Jensen and Nakagawa are out of commission for 6 months. That's normal. That's to be expected. Okay. So we're going to plan the next mission. We're going to try to get the most science we can. So we're going to look around. Is that really all the missions we got? No, we want our Jupiter and our Saturn flybys here. So let's plan this one. Get the old Voyager out there. This is kind of expensive, but we can afford it. So let's do it. And then how many mission slots do we got? 1. But our global surveyor is going to be 3 months until launch. That's almost... These ones are building. That one's going to be ready to launch here in a minute. Okay. Mercury. Magnetosphere discovered. To the surprise of scientists, your Mariner 8 probe orbiting Mercury has discovered that the planet has a magnetic field. It was previously thought that the planet's core had cooled off long ago, meaning no such field would be generated. Researchers are already developing new models of the planet's interior. Gained 400 science. Fantastic. Awesome sauce. And all the rest. Okay, here we go. Our Mars lander payload is complete. Let's go ahead and design a vehicle for that. We're going to use the Hermes because it works. Let's actually check. Okay. If we use... I guess it's that, or... If we use Centaur D, but then Atlas can't push that, we would need a boosted Titan, or to use Saturn. Hold on. Let's just use the Hermes. I mean, why not? It doesn't have an upgrade. It can't afford an upgrade. It only has 1 point. but that's fine. I mean, it's a good rocket. It does what we need it to do. That's fine. 1.7, we can afford that. Let's do it. That works. Okay. Next. We don't have any open spots. Okay. We're almost done research in Skylab. Like, yeah, really close to done research in Skylab. Okay, now we get a mission for Mercurial history, which will give us this reinforced tank walls upgrade, which gives us a 5% launch reliability. I wish it told you right here how much the upgrade costs to put on the vehicle. That would be helpful. I believe that one costs 1 point. But we should probably look at doing this long duration flight. But the next mission availability is reserved for the Saturn flyby. Skylab is complete. Fantastic, so we can get a space station going. Our global surveyor is ready to launch. Okay, let's launch it. Oh no, it's terrible weather. Oh, no. This is good old reliable Hermes, though. This is a good rocket. Ugh. Oh. Oh. No. Let me just... Let's not do that and say we did. Oh, goodness. Let's push it out to there. At least there it'll be a good time to launch it, I guess. And we got more research to do. Okay. We're good on as far as number of milestone missions we have to do to catch up with what we have researched. So we can... If we can rush down to this line on our vehicles, that'll unlock more contractors. And that's only 3. And we're generating 1,000 science a month. And this costs 650. This costs 300. This costs 500. Like, these will be done and we'll have a big stockpile at the end of it. And we can just keep going down the vehicles tree. I think that's what we want to do right now. See, look at that. It's like, boom, it's done. And the more vehicle stages, upper stages and lower stages we have available, the more we can cobble together cheaper, better rockets to do exactly what we need them to do. Okay, what day is it? December. Augusta, you're a celebrity. Odo, you're a celebrity. You guys... Wait. It says right here... Assigning astronaut Sadanaga Nakagawa will increase support mission training bonus by 100%. So that means I can't. He's not available. That's unfair. So we'll use Mahoney and Yamamoto, I guess. And we'll do a science. It would have given me the support option over here and a support bonus, but whatever. We're not doing that anyway. We're getting the science. So, there, take that. We'll change these out for scientists. I can't. Jeez, how helpful. Confirm. Alright. We also need to do that. Yeah, if we rush down to this line right here, we get extra contractors. And we need to science up this mission. Launch in January or June. January means that next month the mission will be done and we can do another mission. Or we have to wait until June to launch for an extra 20% science. I think we're just going to go early. Oh, look, a money mission. Fantastic. Got plenty of those rolling in. We're going to get the space station going as soon as I get the shuttle researched, which is coming up right there. So we're going to get this one, then I did these ones, and on our way down there, like we'll get this one and this one, that's this line, then we're going to race to this line here. Let me move away from the sun, it makes it hard to see that. There we go, this line here. And then we'll go to this one. That's the one we're headed at right now. And then we gotta get the space shuttle on our way to this one. And then after that is your Mars lander rocket. So we're gonna get all the outer planets rockets unlocked so we can do all these outer planets missions. Then we'll unlock the rest of the outer planets missions. Meanwhile, working on the space station. And the entire time preparing for Mars. Yeah. Sounds like a plan. So let's launch Jupiter by Voyager. Yeah, there we go. Let's launch Jupiter by the Voyager satellite. That will work. It's all relative, right? So from the point of view of the Voyager satellite, Jupiter comes flying by. Makes sense to me.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have liftoff.
Well, that looked okay. Looked like it might have been a little bit wobbly there at the end. Yeah, that's what I thought. A 1% chance of failure. Well, then don't roll a 1. Good job. Okay, I was working with the ESA. I didn't even realize that was a joint mission, but it gave me some more experience. So we're at 11%. Other people are not at 10% yet. Excellent. Let's continue the research. We'll get these ones. That's going to give us 2 things. Oh, see, I got to design a vehicle that can go to Jupiter. What I want to use is this. The Wyvern. To me, they could have just left the 9 off and called it a Falcon. And it would have been just the same. I mean, this to me looks like the Falcon 9 rocket. And the cost would imply that is this game's version of the Falcon 9 rocket, because it can launch almost everything, and it's the cheapest of them all, which would imply that it's somehow being recycled or something. It's cheaper by a lot. Like, it only costs $784, which is the same as the Titan 3, but the Titan 3 can't push this payload, and that one can. But to get that, I have to unlock all of the next tier of vehicles. And that's the reason we're doing what we're doing with the vehicles. We want to get to the Wyvern. But for now, we can use the Saturn II with a Centaur on top of it. It's a little bit more expensive, and it doesn't get the upgrade equipment. Yeah, points. But it will work. It will do the job. But we're not saving this monstrosity. Well, I can't afford that till next month. Okay, go to next month. Yeah, we're just gonna keep going. No, I don't have. It has to be. Maybe I can make it cheaper. These guys, CES Galactic. They give you a 10% boost to payload reliability for increased cost, which is by far the best contractor ability I've seen yet. Okay, so it costs a little bit more, but you're telling me it's going to work better? I'm okay with that. This one is like the opposite. It's like it's going to be cheaper, but people are going to look at you a little funny because it's cheaper. But it doesn't reduce anything, so except for the support you get for the mission. Which we're not exactly worried about that anyway. We have plenty of support. Alright, that's a joint mission. What do we got here? Let's do this cache mission. Lob a satellite. Sure. We're going to cut all the corners we can on this one. Oh, we got a Saturn flyby to do, don't we? Yeah, okay. Okay, continue with doing a lot of science. We want to get as much science as we can, as fast as we can, because science is how you win this game. Let's unlock the Atlas, then the Delta, then the supplementaries, then we'll get the space shuttle. Okay, this is all blue. I've looked at it all. Okay. No new missions. Let's just keep going. Oh, we got one to launch. Our maneuvering evaluation. Love the spelling. Love the extra O in maneuvering, and the extra. It's just all wrong. But hey, I'm not judging. Just pointing it out. Okay. Good conditions, 8% boost, which means we have a 1% chance of failure.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have liftoff.
Liftoff. Nice and clean. Yeah, see, because we only had a 1% chance, so you rolled a 10. I thought we agreed you weren't doing that anymore. Well, you know, when it's only 1%, it doesn't really matter as long as it's more than 2. That's true, but I would prefer to see more, at least 20s, 30s, maybe even 40s. In that off chance that just in case you had like an 8% chance of failure. 10 is higher than 8. Okay, fine. You're right. 10 is higher than 8. Now we got the onboard cameras, which stops us from losing support if something goes wrong and it blows up. We don't get that support dock if that's installed on the rocket, which to me is planning for failure, and I don't do that. So we're not going to be using that particular upgrade, but it's one of them that's in the way from getting the one we want. And as far as I can tell, you get these upgrades like in tier lists. Like you get a certain batch of them that show up on your missions, and then once you've collected a certain number of that batch, the next batch will be in the rotation, or it's going through a list. But until you get one, the next one won't show up. It'll just move. Like if that mission disappears, it'll move to another spot but have the same upgrade as the reward, like that launch escape system. So we might as well plan this mission and get that. We already got this one going. There we go. Far Slides of the Moon. A series of exhibitions have sprung up across various countries, featuring images from your recent mission to photograph the far hemisphere of the moon, humanity's first glimpse of the far side of the lunar surface. It gained 100 support. Woohoo! Atlas 3 is done. Ooh. Alright. So let's... I can't afford that yet. Okay, hold on. Let's do this, of course. And then it's just 1 month. We wait 1 month. There we go. Delta 4 is complete. See, these vehicles happen fast. Bang, 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 bang. Partially because I researched the building that made them 20% cheaper. But partially just because they're cheap to begin with. Okay, which one's cheaper? This one or this one? This one. Load that. It didn't look. See, those are deceptively cheap because the boosters that push those are extremely expensive. But this one, rather than this one, but then the booster to push it, it's not that. I think we just keep that. See, and then we do that, and then use them guys. We can't afford to be doing all that fancy stuff. I really need to get the composite plating. It makes them cheaper by 10%. Unlock that one. There we go. They'll give us 5. Pet Project, the company specializing in life celebration services, quote, has approached your agency requesting that your upcoming global positioning include a small additional payload comprising pet ashes. They can give me a jar, an urn with a cremated dog in it or something. If accepted, the company will pay $500,000. However, Advisors have warned that the chance the public will react negatively to the deal. Well, we need the cash right now, so I'm going to accept the offer. But yeah, we lose 200 support. But we just gained like 400 support for something else earlier, so it's a wash. But that's going to have to do it for today, everybody. If you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up button. If you like this series, hit the subscribe button. If you enjoy my channel, hit the subscribe button. And you people have a wonderful day. Thank you for stopping by. We'll catch you next time. Arctic Wolf out.